Good day. I'm Esmeralda Johnson, author of It's Over from South Africa. I've posted the previous dream I called it America and Russia. Although the dream is mostly about what happened in Minneapolis with George Floyd, I decided because there's a portion of Russia and America in my dream, I'm not going to call it George Floyd because too many people were posting about that topic. So, as I've said in the previous dream, I dreamed about twins that led me to Twin City. And I've just told you that dreams have more than one layer sometimes. So first I was led to Twin City, like I've said in the dream, the previous video, the city of Minneapolis. In the previous video, I shared that I found it strange that one twin in my dream, even though they were identical, will tell another twin, a sister, that she is done with her and that she is a disgrace to the family. So in the previous video, I said twins represent conflict. So I prayed about this dream, and I asked God to give me some further revelation. So he brought the story of Jacob and Esau to me in Genesis chapter 25. The book of Genesis speaks of the relationship between fraternal twins, Jacob and Esau, sons of Isaac and Rebekah, focusing on Esau's loss of his birthright to Jacob and the conflict that followed between their descendant nations because of Jacob's deception of their age and their blind father. Isaac received Esau's birthright or blessing from their father Isaac. So you can see twins conflict. So that is how I got to my deciphering of twins represent conflict. So in the dream, mainly, if you use the Bible as your guideline, twins, as I just said, will then represent conflict. Remember, in dreams, you need to take notice of the feelings and emotions experienced in the dream to be able to make a proper interpretation. So that is why it's dangerous just to interpret people's dreams on Google or wherever, because you don't know what the person felt at the time when he or she dreamt the dream. So to get back to the city of Minneapolis and George Floyd, recently I saw a news clip stating that law officials across the country are condemning the actions of the four officers involved. The day after George Floyd's death, the police officers were fired, which did not happen in other similar cases. This is like an additional layer to the dream about the twins. First, it was Twin City. Now it's additional layer. It's an additional layer. So remember the one twin telling the other one that she is a disgrace to the family. So this family represents the family of police. Because remember, they disowned now the actions of these policemen. So what is the meaning of the white robe? I've said to you, it means it's a color of prophecy. It also represents purity and holiness. The bride of Christ is pure and spotless. God is calling his bride to pray. To my astonishment, the family wore white clothes during the memorial. As I am not a person who watches news, I told a colleague about my dream, and that was the 8th of June. She said to me that she doesn't believe in dreams. Her exact words to me were, I don't believe in those type of things. But she was gracious enough for me to finish telling her the dream. She then showed me a video where the family was wearing white during the memorial. Since I did not watch the news, I didn't know they were wearing white. So I'm coming back to God's grace. God's grace is still in Minneapolis. He can turn what Satan meant for evil into good. He did not remove the grace from the city, because in the dream I left a white robe. So the one layer of the white robe is the grace, and the other layer is they wore white at the memorial. So the one is spiritual and the one is what's happening now in life. Why was God giving me this dream about America? I am from South Africa. Because everything that happens in America affects the rest of the world. You can even say no, it's not. It got nothing to do with us. God is also calling His people to pray. We need to pray for the peace of America and for corruption to be exposed. If you say it has nothing to do with us, why did other countries march with America? Why did they do that? Why did our president, for instance, as an example, ask for our support towards what was happening in America? So this is a call for prayer for the peace of America. The portion of the Russian, I gave you one layer. It's now the physical, what's happening in the physical. I did not get any revelations yet for what is happening in the spiritual. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and share, and also subscribe if you want to follow more of my videos, and it is free to subscribe. Thank you.